It's Saturday, it's hot, we're working, come along with us. All right, we're gonna see if we can do this. We're gonna start our day off with a little sunscreen because the sun is out, it's shining. We got some lawns to mow. We got to have breakfast with one of our good friends before we started in, so today's a good day. All right, we're gonna leave the mower at 3 3/4 because it's hot, dry, and there's just some like clumps of tall stuff that we're just kissing this lawn. But we do not need to go any shorter with this July New Hampshire heat. Watching for a while, you know this is one of my favorite yards. No matter how dry it is, this backyard is always so lush and green and grows like crazy. I swear to God, nothing can stop it. If it looks a little different, Joe and Harvey added this chain link fence for their dogs last month. But yeah, here we are, Saturday morning, laying down some stripes. We got a handful to do. Joe is around here trimming. He did the front, so I just gotta double cut this little section over in here, and then we'll be moving on to the next one. Alright, she's looking all double cut and nice. Joe is finishing the weed whacking. That looks like another project of ours. It looks like some planting over here. Yeah, making good time. Drinking that water?
Yeah.
Ready
it's
for
hot.
the next one?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
So I've never had this happen before. Apparently it was a rough ride and our basket and all the stuff fell. So it looks like I will be organizing and cleaning that later.
Yeah, I don't think those can hold that much because it's already came down once.
Oh, it has?
So I think I'm just going to wind up building a...
Like a little bench?
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Oh, hey.
All right, lawns are mowed. And we are on our way to grab some supplies for Joe's Harley. He got new bars, so he's gonna get them wired up because somebody's birthday request for next week is that we go for a Harley ride.
And I can't ride a Harley with stock bars, turns out.
So that's what he says. But anyways, it is not cooling down, but we are still busting our butts. So how do you think this year is going?
I think it's going I think we're right in line, or maybe a little better than what I expected. I honestly expected this year's growth to be a lot more stressful and like new and different for us, but I feel like it's all just kind of went seamlessly. Business in general, like I said, when we've done it before, it was always a struggle.
A struggle how?
A struggle chasing the dollar, always trying to fit, if we go do this job today, we'll have the money from that job so that we can start this job. So I think across the board, a few things have helped that. A few things. I'm going to say our pricing, knowing our worth, not bidding on things or estimating jobs because I want to get it, so I do it cheap, and then we're chasing the dollar. We're worth every bit as much as the next company and vice versa. If we're going to do apples to apples, the same job, there's no reason that I should be significantly cheaper or they should be significantly cheaper. We should all be in the same ballpark. So, because it doesn't help me and it doesn't help them if I'm cheap. If I'm cheap, then, it makes everybody else look bad, and vice versa, like cutting lawns. The $25 lawn guy hurts himself and everybody around him. Because, well, he's not going to be able to sustain a good business at, doing cheap work, and we're going to lose work to him because he's more affordable. So it's a vicious cycle. Knowing our worth and pricing jobs accordingly has helped, because say a project that I probably would have done last year for $3,500. Well, now, that job, not only with inflation and whatever too, but that $3,500 job this year is $6,000 and we still get them. So at the end of the day, that's helped a little bit. Most importantly, our personal finances.
Hold on.
What?
Please hold that thought, because I have to get this on video if I do it in time. You have to check this out. Look at these on the rail tracks.
What the heck?
The railroad. I don't know if they're inspecting or if this is like a ride.
Maybe they're racing.
I don't know that they're
bitch
racing.
to pass each other.
There's a whole group of them. It's kind of fun. I want to check one out. I want to go for a ride.
That's neat.
That is neat. Okay, my biggest apologies.
Okay.
Continue.
So before I lose my train of thought, on a personal level, which doesn't have anything to do with business, but it does when you're a small family-run business, and not to share personal, but hey, you guys are here along for the ride, and I'm here to help the littler guys build to where we are or bigger. So personal finances, having those in line, not having a bunch of personal debt. Like, we don't have a lot of personal debt. We have loans on work trucks and things like that, but we don't have a mortgage. We don't have, a loan on a boat and a camper and a Harley and this and that other thing. We own all of that stuff. We pay for everything like that cash, and then the business can have some debt, which even that, we've done well at getting to this point with, a few truck loans. I know that's not easy to do, because we've definitely been on the opposite end of that spectrum.
It takes sacrifice.
Yeah.
But you can do it.
But us personally, that's been a huge help this year, putting ourselves in that situation. And then contracts. If you're out there, yes, you can definitely do it. It's harder in our area. And by our area, I don't mean just central New Hampshire. I mean literally right around our old town of Andover. If there are 25 people in your little town that hire out their lawns, you're not going to get all 25. So the more denser, populated areas, deeper in the cities, even, southern New Hampshire, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's a little easier to stack up some roots with, a bunch of $50 minimum lawns and make it that way. But around where we are, what we've found to be successful is, middle of the road contracts, maintenance contracts, and even year-round contracts. Because then you know what you can bank on, and you know that if you do have to acquire some business debt, you have to get a loan on a piece of equipment. Well, you know that at least for that 2-year or 3-year or whatever contract, you know that barring something catastrophic going on, you really mess up or some reason they have to get out of the contract, you know that this number comes in each month. So if you have to spend this much of it to grow the business and have nice equipment to do this job, you know you're not trying to figure out where it's going to come from, who's going to pay for their lawn this week, and you know who's not going to pay this month. And it's a good peace of mind having a couple of decent contracts. I've said I go back and forth whether we'll even do residential next year, but we have some good residential customers and I don't want to let them all go, so I'm sure we'll make it happen. Thank you. Don't be that guy. Sorry, people confuse me.
People and their driving skills.
Okay, driving through the parking lot, I have a 20-foot trailer, a 20-foot truck. I'm trying to pull into a double parking spot, and a guy with a truck pulls in front of me and parks in that spot. Use your head, guy. Like, and he's probably going in to get a paintbrush or something. Anyway. Contracts, where was I at? I lose all train of thought when somebody confuzzles me.
Contracts, if you have a piece of equipment,
if you have the piece of equipment, you know where the payments come from. Here we go. I was going to not do residential next year.
Oh, yes.
But I think it is good to have a good blend, because if all you do is have commercial contracts, if all you are is a maintenance company, that's fine. But if you if you do projects, patios, walkways, driveways, lawns, you're not going to get your name out there so much for that sort of thing by just going in and mowing our condos.
Right.
But by mowing residential lawns, we're there. Oh, hey, could you fix this part of the lawn? Hey, you're not going to...
Oh, no, it is recording.
You're not going to have to mow over here because we're thinking about putting in a hot tub. You know, do you know anybody that could do a concrete pad for the hot tub? Yep, us. We were thinking about building a garage. You know anybody could do that? Sure. You're not going to get that work if you're just mowing, you know, like in our case, cemeteries and condos and, you know, commercial stuff like that. You're not going to get a project necessarily by mowing a Cumberland Farms or a restaurant. So by keeping your foot in the door of the residential, that's where that stuff comes in. So I'll keep the residential. We tried the whole 2-crew thing this year. We kind of did it a few days here and there. Next year, I feel like that'll be more of a legit, like, running 2 crews. And hopefully my butt will be parked in like a air-conditioned skid steer and mini excavator for half the week and mow the big stuff the other half or something like that is my dream/goal for next year. And I think we're going to hit that. I don't think we're far from that. We need a skid steer for our snow removal this winter. So I think that's pull the trigger on a skid steer.
Yeah. My dream is that your dream comes true. We have a crew for mowing and I'm laying by the pool. I'm just kidding.
And then, so while I'm in an air-conditioned excavator or skid steer for the first half of the week and the guys are out mowing, you're going to be office/pool.
Yes.
The second half of the week, we're all going to be mowing.
I need to watch Bentley and be in the office.
But that is the other thing, too, is freeing up some of your time because Bentley is homeschooled.
Yes. So in the fall, you know, if it's not snowing, once all the cleanups are done, my schedule can be a little bit more flexible or a little more time. And that's when we really focus on homeschooling a lot more. But yeah, it would be nice to give Bentley a little bit more of consistent attention. Yep. He is learning a lot of independence, which is great.
I should not have shut this truck off.
It's hot. But we are at our destination.
We're ending this video.
This has been fun. Thanks for watching.
Our day consisted of breakfast with a good friend this morning. That was great. Mowed a few lawns, made some tall grass short. Gonna grab some stuff at Lowe's.
Some crunchy
Every time we go to Lowe's, Samantha looks for the discount plants, so we'll probably come home with a half a truckload of those.
I'll update you if I find any good deals.
Yeah, then we're gonna go home and soak up some AC for a little while, hang out with Benny, tackle a couple house projects.
All right, let's go see if we can find a good deal. Did you find what you needed?
Got it.
Now we need to go find what I need. Because I really need more flowers, right?
Yes.
Update. I did indeed find 50% off lilies to go in the lily bed.
The lily bed?
And an azalea.
Okay.
Just because I need it. These ones?
Yeah, check this out.
Big Easy. What?
Got a beer and a phone holder.
A beer. Yeah.
Or a drink.
That is quite genius. We should.
So when you're sitting in these plastic chairs and the back legs snap off, like they all do, you fling your beer and your phone too.
Yeah, it's like a 3-for-1. I don't know, those say 350 pounds. Maybe those are a little more heavy duty.
Maybe I can hold myself in one of them.
I wasn't saying you. I was just saying.
Those are cheaper than picnic tables.
Oh, Joe wants
I
a.
want one for up back.
Yeah. Maybe for my birthday, you can buy you a picnic table.
Pretty sure your birthday is long overpaid.
Wait, what did I get?
The car and something else.
But the car is not for me. It was for your son. So that doesn't count.
My son liked the Mercedes too.
He likes the Caddy better.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for sticking around. We hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to go do some planting and a lot of watering. And Joe is going to work on his handlebars for his Harley. And then we're going to maybe do some grilling and chilling and ACing.
Be some villain.
All right, YouTube. Catch you next time. Thanks for sticking around. Peace.